The UN Security Council has held an open briefing followed by closed consultations on the situation in Somalia. The Council was briefed by the Special Representative of the Secretary General for Somalia and head of the UN Assistance Mission in Somalia, James Wan, on the latest political, security and humanitarian developments in the country. Acting Special Representative for the AU Commission Chairperson for Somalia and the head of the AU Transition Mission in Somalia, Fiona Lotan, and the EU Special Representative for the Horn of Africa, Annette Weber, also briefed the Council. Ambassador James Wan highlighted the Secretary General's latest report covering development from the 7th of May to 23rd of August, which describes the severe drought pushing Somalia to the brink of famine. According to the report, the drought has affected 7.8 million people, nearly half of the Somali population, and led to the displacement of more than 1 million people. Swan said humanitarian actors have provided assistance to 5.3 million Somalis despite challenges to humanitarian access. Mr. Swan called for the support of the 2022 Drought Response and Famine Prevention Plan released by the UN and its humanitarian partners in June, which aims to mobilize 993 million to reach 6.4 million Somalis. The Council members have welcomed the conclusion of Somalia's electoral process with the formation of a new government. President Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud's government's key priorities have been identified as promoting national reconciliation, strengthening the federal system and improving relationship between Mogadishu and the regional states, intensifying the fight against Al-Shabaab, finalizing the constitutional review process and judicial reform, as well as addressing the humanitarian situation in the country. The Council pledged support for the priorities outlined by the new government and underscored the need to align UN support with these priorities. The acting Special Representative of the AU Commission Chairperson for Somalia and the head of the AU Transition Mission in Somalia, ATMIS Fiona Lotan, stressed the need for the Somali government to accelerate the implementation of the Somali Transition Plan and the national security architecture. She called for authorities to promote effective force generation and the integration of the regional forces into national security forces to facilitate the drawdown of 2,000 ATMIS troops by December 31st. In line with the UN resolution, which reconfigured the AU mission in Somalia AMISOM into ATMIS in March. Council members have emphasized the need for progress in implementing the transition plan and transfer of security responsibility to Somali forces. The Council was told that the persistent threat posed by Al-Shabaab continues to be a major concern for Council members. The UN recorded a monthly average of 227 security incidents between May and July. Al-Shabaab is implicated in most of these incidents. On 2nd September, the group attacked trucks transporting food supplies in Hiran region in central Somalia. This incident, in which at least 20 civilians were reportedly killed, happened 2 weeks after Al-Shabaab's siege of a hotel in Mogadishu in August that left 21 people dead and more than 100 people injured. The UN Security Council members condemned the recent attacks by Al-Shabaab and expressed support for the federal government's renewed determination to combat terrorism in Somalia.